A lot of research shows just that kids with pets are actually found to have less levels or lower levels of anxiety and depression, because when you interact with a pet, most of the time the stress levels or the stress hormone goes down. The stress hormone is called cortisol, so it goes down, and in turn feel good hormones go up.
Hi everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Rescue Pets Kenya channel. I am your host, Modoni Gishobi, and I am joined by a very special guest today. Please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Maddie. I am a child psychologist and I go by the name Child and Teen Psychologist on Instagram. Yeah, and I'm so excited to be here.
Yay! Karibu sana.
Asante.
Thank you so much for honoring my invite and joining us today. We are going to talk about something really, really special: children and pets. So, Maddie,
Yeah.
let's dive in.
Yes.
Should I get my child a pet?
I'd say most definitely.
Any pet that is not potentially harmful to my child, is welcome in my home. That is, a dog, a cat, terrapin, fish, parrot, whatever you fancies, tickles your fancy, you can bring home. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are some of the benefits that come out of a pet-child relationship?
When you have a pet, pets require certain things. They might require to be walked, they might require to be fed, and then so you find that the child knows after this happens, or when I'm done playing, I have to stop and then go and take care of my pet. Actually, I remember there's a friend of mine who told me they didn't need to be told their pet here was a cow. They had to remember to go and give the cow some water. So I mean, it gives you structure. You're like, it doesn't matter what the child is doing. They go, they take care of the pet, and they just know that this is what happens. And children thrive in structure. Structure is one of the best things you can give a child. So pets bring about structure as well.
And I love that because adults thrive in structure as well. I mean, that's the same person who will show up to work on time.
Yeah.
If I bring a dog home, for example,
Yeah.
and my daughter is washing my dog with the family dog with the dad, family bonding time comes in there.
Yes.
Like, it allows for people to converse and to come together in times that sio lazima.
Even as they connect and bond together, pets are also, aside from bringing the family together, they also just help children with regards to their social skills. Yeah. It has been found, and research has shown that actually kids who had pets actually were seen to maybe even communicate their feelings better to their parents, their best friends, and generally. So pets really help with that. And even with kids who struggle with maybe reading or anxiety, reading in front of people, they can just, sometimes it has been found that when they practice in front of their pets, because a pet is non-judgmental, they're there, they like you. If they could clap for you, they could, So children build their confidence when they practice in front of a pet, and then end up doing better even in class. So just even the social skills and communication skills, they really, really help.
Okay. And in terms of, I like that, you brought up the issue of anxiety. And I'm pretty sure, pets help with that, because even as an adult with a pet, I feel like my pet has an influence on my mood and how my mental state. Tell us about that in children.
A lot of research shows just that kids with pets are actually found to have less levels or lower levels of anxiety and depression, because when you interact with a pet, most of the time the stress levels or the stress hormone goes down. The stress hormone is called cortisol, so it goes down, and in turn feel good hormones go up. So there's already that it's doing for your well-being. But it was also shown that even kids with mental health challenges, like maybe autism, those projects being done in the States where they are allowed to bring their pet in class, and it was found that they had even less problems with ADHD, or rather less problems with their attention and hyperactivity when they had their pets there, and they were able to be nicer and stuff like that, because pets really help. In children between age 7 and 8, it was said that they rank pets higher than humans with regards to providing comfort and even boosting their self-esteem. Yeah.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Pets do a better job, so to speak, than humans. Yeah, for children in that age group. again, and that research just blew my mind.
Yes.
So what else can we say with regards to mental health? Pets are fantastic for children's
Oh my
mental
God,
health. Yeah.
That is incredible.
Mhm.
Oh man, okay. And mental health goes hand in hand with physical health.
Yeah.
And walking your dog, playing with your cat. You know, when kids play with pets around the compound, they're obviously exercising consciously or unconsciously.
Yeah.
And that definitely improves their health as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it makes me think of a story. I was doing a lesson on friendship with a number of kids, and I remember when we were talking about friendship, one child being like, "Miss, should I talk about my first friend? Because my first friend was my pet." Yeah. So really, pets are essential for children with regards to even their friendship. Yeah. Pets are secret keepers. Pets hold so many secrets. Yeah.
Yes.
Pets are reliable, like, you know, they are there when like people or children are having a hard time. So pets really are friends of children. So they are very important even with regards to, you know, that friendship relationship, and because they love you, they are loyal, they are always there. So it's just fantastic for children. Yeah.
In my research for this, I saw that pets teach children empathy and responsibility. So tell us about what you think that translates to now for the parents watching.
Yeah, definitely. And I think responsibility is what maybe a parent might think of. I know their parents would be like, this one is not doing much, let me get them a pet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But empathy more so. You see, a pet is helpless. It can't do a lot for itself.
Yeah.
I mean, especially because pets are home animals. It's not like it will go and hunt and look for its own food
Yes.
or clean it. Okay, it could clean itself, but it might not clean itself to how you want. So there's a way that they learn to just, you know, take care of it and be like, okay, care for its plight. Yeah. So you're just like, oh no, I want to play, but my dog is hungry, so let me go and feed it. That's empathy. Empathy is basically putting yourself in another person's or another situation. Yeah. So pets teach that a lot.
Apart from pets allowing children to be empathetic and to show the values of empathy, it also helps to bring up conscientious adults. So these are people who in the community are likely to take up leadership positions, are likely to assist other members of the community, you know, achieve greatness. They basically care about more than themselves. Yeah, and that's also something I came across while learning, and I figured, you know, if we had more children with pets, maybe the political situation in this country wouldn't be what it is right now.
Actually, yeah. Pets help teach children just like life lessons, you know. If you're a parent and you are having a hard time wondering, how will I teach my child about, you know, sex? The pets are a good place, you know. About, you know, where do babies come from? You know, if your cat got babies, then, you know, that's a way. About, whether it's biology, but also about even death. And I know death is something that is just we might even need to talk about, but, you know, even having, you know, when a child sees a pet, you know, go through life and die, those are life lessons about, you know, just how life works. So it teaches a lot. Yeah.
Okay. The pet is interacting with other things and other beings, and so children who grow up with pets are less likely to be adults with severe allergies.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Wow,
it actually helps their health in that sense. So their immunity system is much stronger.
There's a child the other day who told me her dog is her baby. And she literally says in those words, you know, she's my baby. And so it actually literally teaches children parenting skills, you know, because they know how to take care of the dog, feed it if it's really small, wash it, clean it. All of those are very parenting responsibilities. And especially in a society where we don't give boys other opportunities to learn this, you know, parenting skills, then a pet will definitely, you know, help a child learn such things.
A big part of parenting skills is also observation. And children are able to observe, this pet is unwell. Yes, this pet, maybe Jana was not limping, Leo and a limp. So that's a difference. I feel like it also teaches kids to be very observant.
Definitely.
Right. Now we've spoken about the good side of having pets at home. Are there situations that a pet might not be the best addition or the best thing to bring into a home?
Yeah, definitely. Now, you see, I like that you talked about how, you know, when children grow up with pets, they're less likely to like them maybe develop allergies in the future. But for a child who already has an allergy, then it's not the best idea to bring a pet at home. Some people or some children have allergies just because of, you know, the fur or different things. And, you know, if your child is maybe allergic to a certain kind of animal, then or maybe to fur or something, then maybe it might not be a good idea because it might worsen the situation. But also for homes where, especially if the child is very young and the parents, there's no one there to take care of the pet as well.
Yes.
You see, a pet for a young child is not entirely their responsibility. In as much as it's teaching them responsibility, it's the responsibility of the parents to follow up on the child, to tell them have they fed it, how do you take care of it, do you just put it in the water when you want to wash it, you know, so that they're not in very interesting situations. So if a parent is not very, very involved and there's no adult to supervise, especially when the child is very small, perhaps under 8-7, then maybe it's not a good idea to have a pet in their home. I'd say also maybe the third point is if a child has an existing phobia. If a child has a phobia and it's a very severe phobia, it would not be recommended to bring the phobia item, because there are some kids who have like phobias for certain animals based off maybe a traumatic experience somewhere that they went through, or just something they've had. You know, children most of the time pick up these fears as they go about life. So if a child has a severe phobia, please don't go ahead and, you know, expose them to the pet and bring it to try and cure the phobia.
Now you know situations where you are encouraged to adopt a pet and where you're not. But before we conclude, Maddie, please give us your parting shot.
My parting shot is, if you are able to, if maybe your estate regulations allow, or your apartment, and if there's nothing getting in the way, and we've talked about what could get in the way, and you're able to get your child a pet, please do. I know sometimes parents don't get them because they don't want to be bothered. It's not even about the child. The child can keep asking and asking and asking, please get me, please get me. Then the parents, I don't like. Sometimes it's not. You see, I hope you've learned that it's also about what it will do for your child. So if you can get them a pet, please do. We've seen all the reasons why it's good for their mental health, their cognitive health, communication skills, making them a good person, even physical well-being. There's so many reasons. So if you can get a pet, please do. And if you could get a pet and adopt a pet, please do it from Rescue Pets Kenya.
Maybe let me mention something. I am in this position of doing Rescue Pets Kenya because I had pets when I was young. So that level of like exposure when I was super young, for as long as I can remember, we always had cats and we always had dogs. So even in terms of career choice, it really affected the kind of choice that I made for what I want to do for my career. So if you want your child to be a vet, you can bet the best shot is getting them a dog or a cat right now. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. We are always happy that you are on the other end of that screen, and we will see you in the next episode. Hi everyone, I'm back and I have some amazing news. If you want to support the Rescue Pets Kenya channel, now you can, because we have merchandise on sale. So we have this t-shirt. It says, I like big mutts and I cannot lie. So yeah, I like big mutts and I cannot lie. It's going on sale at $11.99. That's 1,199 shillings. And all proceeds go towards production and the assisting of animals towards better lives, treatment and healthcare. If you like the content on this channel and you would like to give, we have a pay bill. It's 5700485. We are ready.
Ilikuwa yako.
Ilikuwa yangu. Guy,
oh my God.
Conscientious. Haya.